Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. Um, I decided to start doing videos in my room just because I wanted to be like comfy. I want to have a conversation with y'all. I like to be in big chill mode, hence you could tell by my clothes. So um, today I just really wanted to talk about shrooms, why I love shrooms, what it does for me, my personal experiences on shrooms. I have a lot of people that have asked me so many questions about, the plant and what it does, what the high is like, and a lot of people just kind of assume it's a hallucinogenic. You fucking see weird cartoons and shit in front of you, and it's not for them. But I always tell people to educate themselves before just jumping to conclusions or judging the plant. Other than that, I personally think it is probably the best thing that I could have ever discovered. But I'm gonna hop into it, tell you guys about it, tell you guys about my experiences. First thing I really want to get into is, how far back the plant really goes back to. I did some research about how far back this plant has been being used, and research shows that it has been used since 9000 BC, so before Christ. And indigenous people in African culture in North Africa were using this drug for rituals and I want to say healing, but that might have been Aztec Mayans on the Mexico South America side. Either way, and that was 6000 BC. Either way, it's been used a long motherfucking time. And these people have used it for rituals, they've used it for healing, they've used it for tapping into speaking to the gods. And I love that I read that part because it's such a spiritual journey. You tap into, it's like you open up a percentage of your brain that you're not usually able to use. I don't know if that's, exactly what's going on, but I know my theory, which is gonna sound a little off, but my theory is our reality isn't what we know it. I feel like what we see in front of us in this world is only what we're able to see because of the 10% that we're only able to use of our brain. I think that everything that has energy is living, breathing, and moving. And that's why when people say they have outer body experiences and they've tapped into other realms and gone to heaven or wherever, they say that when they went to heaven and they seen, things around them, that everything's singing, moving, living, breathing. The water, the grass, the trees, everything has movement. And when you do shrooms, the hallucination part is that everything is pretty much moving. You'll see paintings melt, which is, the more funner parts, or you'll see them merge and just, have beautiful movements and certain things like that. My fur rugs or pillows, for example, they will move and kind of cling to you, and you just kind of see everything kind of have its own breath of life, if that makes sense. At least that was my experience of what I've seen. And it made me realize that everything as we know it, for me to be able to see that, remember that, and experience that, the energies that I felt, it's like you understand without really knowing the answers, if that makes sense. So, the importance of detail. Like, literally, when I take shrooms, I can see every detail of everything. My vision, and I don't have the best vision, but my vision is enhanced, and I'm able to see every dot in my arm. I can see through my skin. I can see every piece of hair. If I'm wearing glitter lotion, I can see every sparkle on my skin. It is like the attention to detail that we're able to tap into off this drug is amazing. And it's not like I'm hallucinating seeing this. Like, no, this is my skin. This is me. I'm able to see every detail on my arm with this drug. I can see my tattoo circulating, just moving and breathing. Like, now it didn't like run off of my arm or anything, but you see things kind of living, breathing, moving, and it's a beautiful thing. And what you're able to tap into in your mind is a whole nother journey in itself, based off of, you know, where you're at mentally and with your emotions, whatever you're trying to search for. Me personally, like, I wanted to come to peace with, you know, situations I had in a fallout friendship, and I wanted to come to peace with a lot of insecurities that I had with myself, and you know, me chasing the career path that I'm chasing. I had a lot of questions about, you know, the fear that I still have deep inside of me chasing this dream. So facing those issues gave me a lot of answers. I think everybody takes a spiritual journey off of this drug, and it can, your, you know, personal journey can take you to another level, to where maybe you might go outer space, outer body experience, and you really, you know, are able to tap into something on another level. Me personally, I've never gone to space, but I have been able to see a lot of really cool things. My last trip was probably amazing. Your sound enhances. Sometimes the sound can get distorted, but it still sounds so beautiful. It's so crazy. Your speech can get distorted. I don't really talking much off shrooms, because I know whatever I'm trying to articulate will not come out correctly. It always sounds weird. So I just always try to not talk as much, and when I do, it just sounds really loopy. But my best advice is keep good people with that, you know, are very positive around you, because you'll be able to feel those energies. Everybody's natural thoughts and natural energy will come out off of this drug. So if you naturally think negative, you will naturally project negative energy. If you naturally love to have a good time, that energy, and just, you know, be loving and free and whatever the case is, that will definitely come out and show off the shrooms. I think my inner child comes out the most, because that's a part of me that still is stuck in my pattern cycle of life to this day, is like my childlike imagination, hence my creative writing. I think that's why when I do shrooms, I'm always in a happier state of mind. My depression completely goes away. There has been times where I have, you know, gotten emotional off shrooms. I've never gotten angry off shrooms, but I have cried off shrooms just by listening to music. We were shrooming and we were listening to a bunch of really cool music videos. We stumbled upon IMDb Fire. I discovered her, and she's been around for who knows how long, but her, and, you know, we watch Solange videos, because she's just, you start to realize that so many other people literally like make music videos for people who shroom and tap into their mind, and you always find so much more beautiful meanings in these people's creative direction. So I really appreciate Solange music videos. What other music videos do I really enjoy? A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott. Travis Scott can be on the dark side a little sometimes, so I'll like play around with some music, but we listened to Baby Keem's album 3 times while doing shrooms, and it was amazing. Like, I feel like really good music.